Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to this week's workout. So we've got another really hot day today, so make sure you've got yourself some water to hand. You just need a little bit of floor space today again, just for the moves. We're going to go back to our timed sort of exercise today, so more of a HIIT style class. So we just want to start off with a few warm-ups. So just taking your feet nice and wide. You're just going to start to reach across. Get a little stretch for the back of the leg. So just reach as low as you feel you can whilst keeping those legs straight. So the tighter the hamstrings, the harder it'll be to reach the floor. Okay, just one last one. And then standing pretty tall, you're just going to circle those arms, one and then the other. So from the shoulder, nice big circles. Okay, and then if you change the direction, get both arms going together. Okay, just bringing your feet to about hip width apart. We're going to go into our squat. So you're going to send your bum down and back, bend at both knees, keeping your weight through your heels. Okay, two more. Okay, we're going to come down onto our knees. We've got half push-ups. We're just going to do 6 just to warm up into your arms, your back, your shoulders. So just from the knees, crossing the legs if you wish, you don't have to. Dip your hips forwards and then just 6 here. 3, 4, 1 last one. Coming back up to your feet. Just one more around for warm up. So we'll just go with a forward lunge here. So 10 lunges. You're just going to step forwards, bending up both legs. Keeping nice and tall. Okay, one more here. All right, back down we go, another 6 half push-ups. So from your knees, just allow those hips to dip down. 1, 5, and 6. All right, so we're going to start on our timed workout here. We've got 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. So I've got the timer all set up. Exercises, we've got squat backward lunge. So it's going to be 1 squat, backward lunge, 1 squat, switch on the leg. So you just keep alternating all the way through there with the lunges. We're going to do 3 mountain climbs, 3 plank walks. So you just need a little bit of space on the floor. So in your plank position, we go 3, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 3. Then you get 3 more mountain climbers. Then you walk back across. So you're just traveling along the floor and back. So if you don't have as much room, you could step 1, step 2, step 3. So whatever space you've got, use that space if you can do the 3 steps traveling along. Then we come back up, we've got a curtsy lunge, lateral lunge. So curtsy lunge, you step in across. So it's a backward lunge, except you're taking the foot diagonally back. So it's a little bit like when you meet the Queen. If you met the Queen, you're curtsy. So we're just going to switch sides and then lateral. I might change the order of that. We might do a curtsy into a lateral as well. Might switch it up. And then we got Supermans as our last one. So for that one, we need to come down to the floor again in a forearm plank. And you're just lifting opposite arm and leg, trying to stay as balanced as you can. So not too much jumping around in that first set. It's just very hot. So let's get ourselves more warmed up. First set, you can go at a slower pace and maybe we'll try and push it. We've got 3 rounds to do. So getting ready for your first one. We've got squat backward lunge. Okay, 30 seconds we're going to be working for. So 1 squat, backward lunge, squat, change your leg. So keep getting the squat in between the lunge, keeping your weight in your heels on those squats. Good, decent backward lunge. Get a good bend on that knee. Okay, we get 10 seconds. So next one's 3 mountain climbers, 3 plank walk. So just give yourself a little bit of space on the floor. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Try and travel in your plank. 2, 1. 3 mountain climbers. 2, 1. Try and walk in your plank. 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Try and walk in your plank. 2, 3. 3 more mountain climbers. 2, 3. Walking in your plank. 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Walking. And 10-second breather. We got our curtsy lunge, lateral lunge. So again, just give yourself a little bit of space on the floor. So I'm going to go curtsy, curtsy for the other side, lateral lunge, lateral lunge. Back to your curtsy, curtsy, lateral, lateral. Keep going through that. Side, other side, just keep changing leg. Make sure you get a lunge of each type for each leg. All right, and then last one, Superman. So we've got to come back to the floor. We're looking for that low plank. Okay, so starting your plank, opposite arm and leg. You're just looking to lift. So if you're struggling to move both arm and leg, maybe work on just lifting the legs for your first round. Next time, maybe change it and try just lifting the arm. All right, that's our first round. Now's your time to grab a drink if you need one. It is very warm. Make sure you stay hydrated. Gives a nice long break here. We've got 30 seconds. So you got time to catch a bit of breath. We got to come back to our feet. So we're back to a squat, backward lunge. You've got about 5 seconds before the bell goes. Okay, so it's one squat, backward, backward. One squat. This time we're going to get the both lunges in. Last time we did a squat in between. Just a slight tweak. Okay, last few seconds. Lunge. 10-second breather. We've got those mountain climbers, plank walks, 3 and 3. So try and take 3 steps, 3 mountain climbers. So from the floor, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, walk, 2, 3. Mountain climber, 2, 3, walk, 2, 3. Mountain climber, 2, 3, walk, 2. And coming back to your feet. So curtsy lunge, lateral lunge. So this time you're going to do your curtsy and then your lateral. So you're going to go back, same side, lunge out to the side. Curtsy, out to the side. Curtsy, into that side lunge. So both lunges now, this time on the same leg together. Before we were breaking it down. Okay. 10-second rest. So then we've got our Supermans. I'll bring you back down to the floor. So try and lift both arm and leg if you can. If you're struggling, maybe try and just drop it this time. If you were moving your feet last time, just try working on the arm part. If you can, push yourself, try and lift both. So you're probably going to wobble a little bit. Not everyone's going to be perfect. Some are going to be better than others. I'll do a few good ones and then I'll have a couple of really bad ones. All right. We've got one more time to go around that, but this is your break. Time for your water. Still got 15 seconds. So we're keeping it to 1 squat, 2 lunges here. So you got 7 seconds to get ready. Okay, so 1 squat, 2 lunges. So squat, lunge, lunge. So make sure you get a good deep squat. Try and get a nice deep lunge for each leg. Okay, less than 10 seconds. Okay, last time, 3 mountain climbers, 3 plank walks. So use the space you've got on the floor. If you don't have room for 3 steps, do 1, come back and then move again. So you go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Just keep counting 3s, your own pace. You're trying to do 3 steps, 3 mountain climbers. The last few seconds. 10-second breather. So we're back to our feet. So we've got our curtsy lunge into a lateral. We're going to stick to how we did it last time. Curtsy, that same leg, into a lateral lunge. Curtsy lunge, into your lateral. So keep moving through that. Okay, last 10 seconds. Okay, 10-second breather. Last time down on the floor here for our Supermans. So get yourself into your plank first, low plank. Then you're just going to try and lift opposite arm and leg. If you're struggling to do that, drop it down and just either move the arms or the legs. Taking your break here. So we've got a change of exercises here. So grab yourself some water. Just drop it down because we've just got 3 exercises on this one. So next one's a little more energetic. If you're not already sweating, you will be after this one. Not too bad though, because I'm aware of how hot it is. We've got dribbling, we've got squat jumps, and we've got mountain climbers. So for our dribbling, you're going to imagine you've got a football between your feet. You're passing it from foot to foot. So knees are bending, legs are coming up. It's not a kick forward, definite bend on the knees. Okay, so imagine you've got a string around your knees and you're pulling. We've got 30 seconds of that, a 10-second rest. Then we've got squat jumps. We're going to add that hop in to the middle just to give us a chance with it being so hot. And then the last one is just plain mountain climbers. So no moving in this one. You just go into your plank and you're running those knees under. You go at your pace. If you want to slow it down, obviously you can do. So there are exercises, 3 rounds. It's just 3 exercises, so slightly shorter than the last one. These ones are just slightly more energetic. So 3 seconds, dribbling the ball. Okay, so you just want to keep this going for the full 30 seconds if you can. So if that pace is too quick, you could slow it down, as long as you're still lifting the knee. You want to try and keep your back fairly straight. And just keep breathing through. Nice big breaths. You've only got 7 seconds. Okay, so again here we just get 10 seconds, but we're staying on our feet. Squat jumps. So start with your feet together. You're going to jump into your squat. You want to land nice and softly. So you're going to bend the knees as you land. It's like a little hop in the middle, which just gives you a little bit of a break. So try and go at a good pace. If you don't want to jump here, you could just be squatting. You want to take that impact out, keep it to a squat. So it's entirely up to you. Last 5 seconds. Okay, 10-second breather. Next one's our mountain climbers. So your pace, either running or walking the knees under the chest. So knees coming under, you can slow it down. As long as the knees coming under, we're not just kicking at the back. Try and keep your weight in the front half of your body so your shoulders stay over your hands. Keep it nice and light through your feet. You're coming into your last few seconds. So that's your 30-second break here. So here's your chance to grab a drink. Wipe your face if you need to. So I'm not dripping sweat on the carpet. We've got 15 seconds. Okay, round 2 starts in 5, 3, and then off we go. Start with that dribbling. So just keep passing the ball from foot to foot. So keep your back fairly straight, shoulders back. Okay, your last 5 seconds coming up. All right, 10-second breather. Squat jumps or just squats if you don't want to jump. Start with your feet together. Oh, excuse me. And then landing nice and softly. Bending the knee as you land. Okay, last few seconds coming now. Ten-second rest. Just time to come down to the floor for your mountain climbers. So just running those knees under. You can slow it down if you need to. Almost there, last few seconds. All right, little rest, one last time, you've got to do that. So back to the beginning with our dribbling the ball. So we've got 10 seconds of your rest. Okay, 5 seconds. So just keep lifting those knees. Last 10 seconds. 2, 1. Take your 10-second rest. Starting with your feet together. If you're doing your jumps, otherwise squats will be feet hip width apart. So if you're jumping into it, making sure you get a good bend on the knee. Trying to land softly. Last few seconds coming up now. Okay, last time, mountain climbers. So we need to meet down on the floor in your plank position, and then you're running those knees under your chest. So just keep pushing. Last 10 seconds. All right, that is the end of that round. Grab yourself a drink. Changing the routine a little bit now, the end bit. Rest is fine. Okay, so next ones we're doing 20 seconds work on each. We're going to do it 3 times round, but only a 5-second break in between, okay? Literally just chance to stop. So we're going to do 4 or 5 different things here. So if I will start on our feet, first one's just going to be holding a squat. Dead simple. You're just going to come into your squat position and you're going to hold it. So if you want, you could do it against the wall. Some people like to use a wall, squat down, they lean back against the wall. I feel a little sweaty, so I don't want to do it against the wall. I'm just going to do it from a standing position. So it's just holding your squat, working your legs. 20 seconds we're going to do it for. You'll have a 5-second little breather, then we do 20 seconds again. So 3 times. So just getting yourself ready. Okay, so when the bell goes, we sink down into our squat. We're just going to hold it here. So try and keep your weight in your heels. Try and get your bum down to sort of so it's parallel with your knees. I like to push out through my hands just to try and keep my chest up. We've got about 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and coming up. 5 seconds rest. And then we've got to go back into it. So again, you're just holding here for 20 seconds. So try and sink as low as you can into your squat. Keep your weight through your heels so your weight stays at the back. Try not to end up like feeling like you're coming all the way forwards. So 5 seconds. Then we stand one last time. So you might be feeling it in your thighs here. Okay, so you're just going to hold it down now. Last time here. So just push through. You can feel the muscles in your leg working. That's good. Okay, 10 more seconds. So just keep breathing. Breathing helps. Stay focused on your breath. And then relax. All right, that's the first one done. So now we get to come down to the floor. Next one we're going to do are our leg raises. So you're going to get to lie on your back. I'm going to try not to lie in the sun if I can help it. All right, so we lie down on our back, legs extended out. And then your leg raises, either both legs coming up, lowering down, back up, or if that feels too much, one leg at a time. You've also got the option to put a bend on the legs just to make it a little less demanding on your core. So if you feel like your back is really sort of arching up, maybe take a slight bend on the knee. So it's the same setup, 20 seconds work. We've got 10 seconds to get ready. Listen for the bell. We only get a 5-second break, which is basically just time to stop, take a breath, and then we go again. So it's just coming up and down with those legs. So if you can't go all the way down to the floor, just go as low as you feel you can. Five-second break. And when the bell goes, round 2. So if it feels too much, either add that bend, make it here, or make it one leg And the other 20 seconds, sorry, 5 seconds. We've got one more 20-second round. So up and down. So either legs bent, legs straight, or one leg at a time. So if both legs is starting to feel too much, drop it down. This is our last round. Okay. All right, side plank, left, side plank, right. So for your side plank, we're going to start down on the forearm. Pick your side that you're going to do first. You want a straight line from your shoulder all the way down to your heels. So you see people in the hips are back, push those hips forward. That gives you that straight line. Point your toes forward as well. Shoulder wants to be over your elbow. We're just going to hold this plank on our first round for 20 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So coming up, lift that arm up if you wish. Some people find that helps. You're looking for your hand to be over your shoulder, to be over your other shoulder, to be over your elbow. And you want to push those hips up to the ceiling so you feel like you've got a nice amount of space between the floor and your hip. And then release. So you just got 5 seconds. We've got to push straight back into it. So coming up again, 20 seconds. So if you can stack the feet so one's on top of the other, if that doesn't feel very balanced for you, maybe pop one foot behind the other. It's going to give you a bigger base to try and balance off. Okay, 5. And resting, just 5 seconds. Coming up, other side, same side. Last time, got the other side to do after this. So sometimes one side feels better than the other one. So if this is your more tricky side, just push through. You've just got 7 seconds left. All right, a quick turnaround. So all you got to do is flip your feet. So let's get the timer set up. So exactly the same position you were in for your other side. Make sure you're in a straight line when you look down. We've got 10 seconds to get ready. Okay. So last thing we got to do this 3 times on this side and we are done. So try and push down through the arm, push the hips up, try and feel like you're in a straight line. If you're in between 2 panes of glass, you'd be able to fit in between, you're not bent out of shape. And release. Just rest that hip down, get ready to go again. So pushing up. So if you're feeling quite good in your side plank, really try and push those hips up. If you're a bit wobbly, try and focus on your balance. Maybe pick a point at the ceiling, look up, stretch that arm out. Some people like to have a hand on the hip if that helps. Still keep your shoulders in that position. And 5 seconds, we've got one more time. So last 20 seconds work. Push now. Push down through the arm, push the hips up. Keep breathing. Last few seconds. Just 5 seconds to go. And releasing down. We're going to come up to our feet, do a quick stretch. Then we'll get finished up so you can get on with the rest of your day. So pushing out through your hands, you want to round your back into it here. You're just going to try and stretch across the top of your back. And then we're going to lift those arms up and overhead. Reach up to the ceiling, be as tall as you can. You're going to take a lean over to each side. So let's start with the right. Stretch down the left side. Push back up. Over to the left. Stretch down your right side. Coming back up. We're going to bring those arms down. Pull them behind. So now you want to round your shoulders back. Stretch out across your chest, the front of your shoulders. We're going to keep those hands behind. Legs are about hip width apart. You're going to just forward yourself forwards. When you come down, just try and push your hands up to the ceiling. Really get a stretch into those shoulders. Feel the stretch in your back. Then you can just release those hands. Bring them down to the floor. Tip your weight back so it's on your heels. Try and push your bum back so you really stretch the back of those legs. And then slowly bring yourself back up. Give yourself a little shake in your shoulders. Any extra stretches you need to do. So if you know that your quads are particularly tight or your hamstrings, get those extra stretches in now while your body's warm, so you don't stiffen up too much later on. Make sure you drink plenty of water because it is pretty hot. Yeah, and have a good weekend, and I shall see you all next week. All right, bye.